All right, all right. Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right, so this is going to be a single storyline. By the way, thank you guys, everybody who has been voting. I asked for your guys' opinions, what you'd like. If you want me to do once a week, do a single storyline where we touch on every single zodiac, and it's overwhelmingly yes. So I usually put out singles reads on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And I think Wednesday will probably be the day. It'll just be one time a week that I do every single zodiac for the singles, and then my Friday and Sunday singles reads will remain like this, where they're collective. It seems like that might be the best compromise, and I saw a lot of people that were kind of suggesting something along those lines. So thank you everybody for weighing in on that. I'm super happy to get your feedback. All right, so we have got a Seven of Pentacles for our single character, and this is somebody who they are seeing themselves going to be moving forward, going to be moving up. This is someone who is like, ooh, this is exciting. They know that they're going to be able to improve their circumstances. Right now, they're working as a janitor. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not a bad job. That's not anything that is not to be proud of. But this character says, yeah, but I have these other goals and dreams too. And this job that I'm currently working in is providing the means for me to do the other thing. This could be somebody who works a day job as this, and at night they're a stand-up comedian. They're pursuing this other, career path. And they're like, I know that I can make my bigger goal and bigger dream my full-time job. I know that I can do it. But right now, right where I am, this is providing the means for me to keep moving toward my bigger goals and dreams. So I'm grateful for what I've got now, and I'm also excited about what I'll be building. Three of Pentacles, Temperance. Oh, this character is so they're so content because they're seeing dreams start to take shape. This is somebody who has a solid plan. Seven of Pentacles says, yes, it'll still take a little bit of time, but somebody's experiencing a win today. Maybe it's just because they sat down and they wrote out their plan, and they looked at their plan and they said, yeah, that's like an awesome life plan. I'm doing this right now. I'm working cleaning houses. I'm working as a janitor. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And I can see that I can save a little bit of money here and there every single week. Then that can be my travel fund. Then I can go and, like I can get a good schedule. I can save up a little bit of money, and that's going to help me take that next step forward in whatever my plan is. This character has a plan, I think, of changing their entire circumstances, changing career path, but also changing something in their romantic life. I feel like this character says, I saw somebody that I really care about. I see somebody that I would really like to be with. There are some things in my life that I want to achieve, that I want to work toward, and I'm realizing I can do it all. I can better my circumstances. I can follow my dreams. I'm going to be able to make this work. I'm going to be able to put together a good resume. Heck, this could be somebody who says, I want to work as a CEO of like a major, I don't know why I think of a casino, but that's what I'll say here. I want to wind up working as a big time in the casino industry, someone who works behind the scenes, some of the people that make bigger decisions. Yeah, I'm going to start getting my foot in the door as a janitor. I'm going to work my way up. Then I'm going to, switch over to managerial positions. Then I'm going to keep climbing the corporate ladder. I'm going to be able to do this. I've already got my plan in place, and I'm making these step by steps work for me. I feel like somebody got their foot in the door. That's the basic way to say this. Somebody is realizing I got my foot in the door, and I'm on the way. I'm building. One of the things that they want is to also have success in the realm of romance. They may feel as if they either will be able to, or they need to get to the point where they feel like they can offer something of great importance to someone that they care about. This could be a character that's rebuilding their life. They could actually be of a more mature age. Maybe their life fell apart at one point, but we see them putting their life back together, and it's really coming together now, and they're older and wiser now, and they're saying, and you know what, that person that I knew from a long time ago, once upon a time I could only give them flowers, I'm going to be able to give them like a ring. Also, I'm going to be looking like a silver fox now, and I'm going to feel more confident, more sophisticated. I like the fact that this character is so like positive about themselves. I'm so happy anytime I see characters that believe in themselves. The only thing is, I mean, we're seeing a character who says, I've got this plan and I'm seeing it work out. I would just argue one point and say, this character has every right to offer love to whomever they want. Doesn't matter if they're a janitor or a CEO. They don't have to wait for that. That's the only thing. If there was something I didn't like about this story, it's that. But again, that's me being stepping away from being a narrator and just saying, I want to throw in my 2 cents on this. Still, the overall message here is that we have a character who is believing in themselves. They're feeling good about their process. They're feeling good about the steps they're taking in their life. They are claiming their life and they love what they're building. So good for them. The Sun and the Six of Pentacles. And I'm sorry, the Seven of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. There's a casino right there. This is so wild. We have this character who is like, yeah, I'm going to be in this place where it's going to be, it's going to be really happy. I'm going to bring some kind of amazing gift, and this person that I loved once upon a time is going to be so happy. Okay, that part's not true. They are going down fantasy road just a little bit, but they know that because this is all playing out in their own mind. They're like, that's not true. What'll probably happen is I'll have to actually I'm not going to be dealing with a partner who will just let me say, here, look, I've made myself a CEO. I have all this money. You're going to be so happy. It's a life of ease that I'm offering you. They're like, no, I have to repaint that fantasy in my mind because I already know the kind of person I'm dealing with is somebody who wants to give equal. They're not going to let me waltz in and tell them how it's all going to be. They have their own mind. They have their own intentions. Okay, yeah, that's this fantasy that I've been playing out about how it's going to roll. It's not just my fantasy. If I'm offering something to a person that I love, they have a say in everything and they're going to want to actually be a contributing, force in this relationship. It's funny. We seem to be talking about a divine masculine exclusively in this, a single divine masculine who is planning on, they're already taking charge of their life. They're loving what they're building for themselves. They are feeling like I do feel like they're remembering someone that they already know who this person is. Because I feel like they knew this person when they were younger and they're older now and they say, I'm going to have a lot more to offer now. For a while, I had nothing to offer. I do feel like this character's life went, and this is them building it back up. And I think that they're really feeling that awesome energy for the first time in a long time. They're seeing how possible this is. They're seeing all of their success. They're seeing themselves move forward. They're imagining this really happy, awesome life with the person that they love, working in a job that they really love, feeling really like a lot of self-respect. But there's just that one little thing where they go, okay, who am I kidding? The person that I love is not going to let me dictate, and they're not going to let me just probably tell them you're never going to work again, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to give you this, I'm going to buy you an island or whatever. They're like, okay, that's not realistic. The person that I love is actually somebody with their own endeavors. And I do need to remember that and respect them. They have their own endeavors. Also, we'll be better and stronger if we do things together. It can't be, as much as this person is this masculine seems to be very much focused on their growth, what they want their life to look like, how they want to conduct themselves, how they want to be in a relationship, what they want to be able to offer. They are also still, I think it's really sweet that they're looping back and they're saying, but I'm not going to be some like tyrant who says, this is the way it is. I'm offering this, and this is the role my partner has to play in my life. We got a Page of Pentacles. We got the Judgment. Yeah, this is very much, even though this is a singles read, this is about, and I always say I don't read for genders, and I don't. This could still be a feminine, but they've appeared as a masculine throughout this entire thing, and none of that has changed yet. They are in this place where they may be envisioning taking someone out to a really nice dinner. They want to be able to do that, and that may be where they want to kind of like create this reunion. They may be picturing making dinner plans, dinner reservations, asking someone, will you join me? Will you come to dinner with me? And that's where they want to kind of like rekindle this. So I'm wondering, are they super, super close to this, to being able to do all this? Because I mean, they are making significant plans for this reunion. I feel like they want to go to some fancy place that's VIP only. This character does still have this idea that of grandeur, wealth, even like elitism aspect here. But I don't think that they need to do any of that. But in their mind, it's playing out this way. Wow, Four of Wands, High Priestess. This is, I said, is this really close to them, having this culmination? And this says it's so close they can like taste it. They can envision the wedding. It feels like this character knows who they want, knows that they want to offer. I mean, this is a wedding ring that they're offering, not flowers anymore, right? This is a proposal. They're envisioning all of this. And they're saying, and it's so close. I can almost see it. I can almost taste it. Why? I mean, it's wonderful, but Five of Cups, Ten of Cups. There's a big change for this character. It's like, obviously we have the glass is half full to the glass is totally full and overflowing. I think one of the reasons that they want it to go this way is because it's as if they're saying, once upon a time, I made my mermaid cry. I didn't have anything to give. And this time I want to make sure I give her the Ten of Cups. This feels very much like a particular person who is planning on giving. They want to give everything. And it's like they want to come in with double to offer this time around because once upon a time they made their mermaid cry. That's the best way I can say it. Let me just one more message. What is there to contemplate with this? I mean, obviously I'm cheering for this person. Wow. Three of Swords, Five of Wands. I was going to say that my concern is when somebody puts so much pressure on themselves, this has to be so perfect. They have to give so much. They have to be a CEO. They have to be, elite, exclusive places, high end this, have to give a whole 10 of cups instead of share, bringing tens together. I was going to say that seems like they've put a huge burden on themselves. And if anything goes wrong, my concern was, gosh, that could lead to like a big old collapse. And life doesn't always go as we plan. It almost seems like, not to rain on this person's parade, because they've got all of these ideas of what they're going to do and how great it's going to be. But, there can be a lot of obstacles to getting everything in order like this. There can be that Five of Wands, and then that we have a prolonged sense of, I'm so bummed out. I still don't have it. I don't know what choice to take, which avenue to take with that Two of Wands. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? It's like they developed a plan on how to fix it. But if there's any fly in the ointment of this plan, it could cycle them right back into, oh my gosh, now what? Now what? Let's see. Judgment. Again, this says, at the end of the day, the thing that has to be revived is the most sacred aspect of any connection. If this is a story of a character, a masculine who knows who it is that they want to give their love to, that is the part that's being presided over. Maybe they need to focus a little bit more on that aspect. Let me think more about the reconciling of our actual energy of the, love is divine, right? So maybe that's the part that I need to reconcile more so, is the love, instead of focusing on the money, the suits, the fancy dinner, the this, the that. It's almost like they're doing things in the reverse. This should maybe come first, the reconciling, even if they are a janitor right now. There's nothing wrong with that. Reconcile their heart, tell someone, I don't have the money to do big fancy exclusive this and that. I'm not a CEO yet, but I do want to make you happy. I do want to give love. I do have a plan for, continuing to like piece my life back together. But a big part of that is I want to be with you. It almost feels like they need to start there, not wait until they've got all this other money and stuff. final message on this. Interesting, because we're lots of times our single character is, we're like observing a different single character go through this process. We have a 5 of coins and we have the 6 of cups in the reverse. Yeah, this whole energy of they keep arguing, but I can't. When I don't have something, I can't give at all to my soulmate. So I can't return to my soulmate if I don't even have a job or something like that. This says, if I think that our character keeps creating blockages because they keep thinking all the things that they have to do first before they can have a reconciliation, before they can offer something meaningful to this person. And the universe is saying, what's meaningful is your heart. Money comes and goes. If a career path or the lack of a career path prohibits you from returning to a soulmate, that's not the divine guiding this person to hold back, right? That's the best way I would say this. I understand they're saying, but I can't come back with absolutely nothing. I get what they're saying, but Ace of Wands, there needs to be a breakthrough. It almost hints that this character would have more success in this big plan that they have to become very successful. That whole great plan would go a lot faster with this divine character in their life, because this is a divine partnership. This is a divine kind of love. It might be that if they take this correct path of telling someone that they love, how they feel about them, the rest of this journey would get them on track for greater success. Whereas they keep trying to do great success and then have this reunion. And this says, what is their greatest desire? The greatest desire is motivated by the love that they have for this person. Maybe they need to tell this person how they feel and say, I'm in the middle of piecing my life back together, but I needed to tell you how I feel. It seems like that's what the urge is here, that the universe is nudging this person to say, hey, I know you keep saying that you want to get everything all organized and then you can have this reconciliation, but what if you did the reverse? Because there's going to be a bunch of setbacks if you keep setting a bar really high and you've got to do all this stuff before you can possibly tell somebody how you feel. Why don't you tell them how you feel now and then tell them what your plan is? Because I think their plan's going to go a lot better in this storyline if they begin with, you motivate me to get my life back on track because I love you. It seems like they need to lead with that and then keep working on their plan. But they got to reorganize this, and I think it'll go way better for them. Otherwise, I think they're going to keep having blockages if they can't get that off their chest. I want to offer you something huge. I'm working on getting ready to offer you something huge. I'm going to do this. I want to do this. This is why. I think that has to be said first. All right. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Lots of love. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you guys again very soon. Bye. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up.